Welcome to Just an Average Fantasy Football Podcast.
Welcome into Just an Average Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Hayes, with Matt Baker.
That's me.
And Larry Cowan.
What up?
And first week of the playoffs almost in the book. We got some people at this very table looking for some Monday night miracles or some Monday night non-miracles.
Failures.
I just need some averages. I'm just like, just be average and I'm good. So.
Yeah. Just score projection. Am I right?
That's what I'm saying. Let's just do projection. Let's not get carried away.
I need Jalen Waddle to put up like 80.
No.
I don't know if that's possible.
No,
but,
I don't need him to do any of
take
that.
it. I'll take
I don't need him to do any of that.
I need Tyler Warren to put up some points.
I don't.
And then I also need points to not be scored.
Jalen Warren.
Okay, yeah, Tyler Warren. I wish he would have put up some points.
If he was playing this game, then something weird's going on.
Yeah, but Jalen Warren, even though he's sick, and so, but I need Aaron Rodgers to not put up any points.
Me too. Except for to DK Metcalf.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a quandary that I need DK Metcalf to score points, but I need Aaron Rodgers to not score points.
Well, if he only throws to DK, you're good.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And doesn't throw touchdowns, just throws them all the passes.
Yes,
if he
exactly.
could throw to just throw to DK and then do a jet sweep for a touchdown.
Yeah.
And then the next series comes out, throws an interception, and then the guy who intercepts it fumbles it, and then he can scoop up the fumble. Rodgers can scoop the fumble up, and then he can get hit and fumble again, so he can have that play where he throws an interception and fumbles in the same play.
Yes.
If he could do that like three times,
Then DK scoops it up and runs in for the touchdown.
Yes. Well,
the Woody Marks.
But I need the defense to recover the fumble and then DK to strip it and then take it in. So
yeah, there you go.
That way it's a lost fumble.
Well, Aaron Rodgers isn't no Jalen Hurts, man. There's no way they're the same.
I don't know. Have you ever seen them both in the same room?
That's true. Now that I think about
there is a resemblance there.
Oh, well, let's get into some news. Breaking news: Philip Rivers will remain the starter.
You heard it here first.
I actually didn't think he looked horrible out there for somebody who hadn't played ball in 5 years.
And they ran the offense catered around his dump offs and the runs, and I mean it was
against tough defense on the road.
Yeah.
And they had a shot to win. He took them down. They got the 500-yard field goal, but they left too much time on the clock for him.
You know what I was thinking? If he actually could win some games for the end of the season, he get comeback player of the year? Is he eligible?
That's
I think by them signing him, they should give him eligibility for comeback player of the year. There's
I don't know. Does the comeback player of the year only applies to regular season, right? So if he somehow by the time if they still make the playoffs and he gets warmed up by then and he takes them to a Super Bowl, I mean, at that point, he's got to get MVP too.
He should get MVP of the Super Bowl even if they don't win.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I didn't think it looked terrible. He got hit a couple times. He fell down once, twice.
That was just before he got in the huddle.
Yeah, that happens. I understand.
I get it. I do it. Get in my truck occasionally.
Yeah, I do it in the shower.
And he's older than me, so I mean,
are we still talking about falling down? I mean,
well,
I do a lot of things in the shower.
Yeah. That's why you don't have 10 kids, and he does.
He should have done some of those things in the shower. Oh, Lord. Well, Pat Mahomes out for the season, torn ACL. You pretty much knew it when he went down. It didn't look good. Also got a torn ACL. Micah Parsons. You watch that play. When they slowed it down, you could see it pop.
Oh yeah, no, I know it was bad.
Jade Daniels is officially out rest of the season. So Mariota
Mariota.
No, it's Mariota.
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 It's gonna be, I don't know how to fucking say it anymore.
It's Mariota.
Yeah, he's Japanese now.
Marcus, the quarterback for the Commanders, whose name is Marcus, he will be throwing the ball the rest of the season for them. Let's see. Marks could have returned. Woody Marks could have returned in that game.
He should have. Yeah. Damn it.
Any of you that don't play on Sleeper and had him, sorry you didn't get your touchdown. Play on a better format, or not on a better carrier. So,
a platform.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get a dictionary.
You and Gronk can take speech classes.
USAA.
Y'all could read to each other.
Let's see. Bayshaw Tootin is going to have surgery on his finger. Is going to miss several weeks. Man,
that's an injury you would not have missed weeks for in the past.
I mean, Herbert didn't miss any time out there with a broken hand, so I mean,
it was his non-thrown hand. It would have been way more impressive if he came back with his broken throwing hand.
I'm not talking about impressive, but I'm just saying.
You could use some stickum or something.
I mean, are you telling me Bayshawn Tootin can't catch with his non-catching hand?
Non-catching hand.
Yeah, he broke his. That's his non-catching hand.
Those are called his feet.
Hand.
Those are called his feet, right?
Good Lord.
These are my non-catching hands down here. I walk on.
But I'll tell you, I did want to speak briefly on the Jaguars.
Oh man,
they're starting to click. I think that offense, Liam Cohen's offense is starting to make sense.
What did I tell you before the season started?
That Travis Hunter was going to be the number one wide receiver.
That you want to see me wear some tight booty shorts on occasion?
Not on the air, I didn't.
Well, you didn't specify.
No, I told you that Liam Cohen was an offensive genius, and here it is.
I agree with you on that. I 100% agree with you. I just think he's a corny dude, but he is definitely an offensive genius and deserves to get some recognition for that because, we've seen Trevor Lawrence came out of college as heralded as the once in a lifetime, the next Peyton Manning type prospect.
Absolutely.
And he hasn't even got close to living up to that. And then they paid him a shit ton of money last year. So everybody's like, what the hell? And then Cohen comes in, and I imagine when he was hired, they're like, your job is to take that guy and turn him into what we have been waiting to see. And this year, I didn't think, there were moments, we've talked about it several times, where it's like he will look like the best quarterback in the NFL. He'll make a throw that only 5 people on the whole planet can make. And then the next throw, he'll throw it straight to a defender with nobody around. And you're like, what is going on? But it's like now it's all starting to click. He's got a number one receiver with Jacoby Myers. So
that's what unlocked a lot of it.
That's even more impressive, though.
Yeah. I mean, if one thing is Jacoby Myers can run routes like
nobody.
Crisp.
Yeah, and that might be the problem when you have he's throwing to defenders with nobody in the air is because the route was shredded. They didn't do anything they were supposed to. Timing was off. But Jacoby Myers is
a professional wide receiver.
He knows what's going on.
Imagine what it would be like if Travis Hunter was still there.
Yes,
with
absolutely.
Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you're starting to see Brian Thomas Jr. emerge and starting to gain his confidence and get back into it. Etienne right now is on a fucking tear.
Absolutely.
He's carrying. I got in that 32-man league. I mean, he's like the best dude on my team, and I got a lot of really good dudes.
And you lost Watson this week too.
Yes.
So,
he was on my bench.
Don't remind me.
I'm just saying that.
But I felt bad benching him because he carried me to the playoffs, but then I had to bench him because he had better players.
but Etienne's doing similar to what we saw last year when he was going. He had that 4-week tear with 2 touchdowns every game, and he's finally waking up and being that elite back.
And he
again,
looks great. I mean, he's out there catching passes and it's like every time they got the ball, they were scoring. Granted, it was against a terrible team, but I mean, they did to a terrible team what you're supposed to do to a terrible team.
Exactly.
Next week will be a test. Don't they have like Denver?
Denver. Yeah. So Denver. But you know what?
Denver looked.
I mean, a
little less this week than I've seen. If that makes sense.
I mean, we were all worried about Josh Jacobs against him, and he absolutely ate against Denver this week.
No, I mean, I felt like Green Bay did. So offensively, Green Bay did better than I thought they would do against Denver, but I also felt like Denver did offensively a lot better than I thought they would do against Green Bay.
Bo Nix was amazing. He was one of my don'ts last week, and he
that's why he balled.
Yeah.
Apparently, I piss people off when I say don't.
That's what happens, man.
I only pissed off one of them out of the three of them.
The entire NFL listens to this show.
That's what I'm saying.
The numbers don't fucking show. They must all listen on one guy.
At the same time, they all turn it on at the same time, play it over
the weekly
radio.
Tuesday
they all
meeting.
Listen on one fucking radio. It's like, bro, I need all y'all to stream that shit.
Yes.
I did. I was super impressed with Bo Nix this week. Surprisingly,
yeah, I was
too. This year's been kind of
him everywhere, and he's like, bench me again, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, he actually looked really good this week. I especially against a tough defense. Now, Green Bay did lose Micah Parsons in the third quarter or something, so that kind of made the end of the game a little softer. But I mean, still, Bo Nix looked a lot better than I thought he was going to against Green Bay.
So yeah, but I did want to speak on Jacksonville. They look like the real deal. Again, Denver's going to be a true test for them, so we'll see. But all right, well, I guess since we're already there, we'll go ahead and talk about some top performers. Still trying to get to the right week. Let's start buying more time. Yeah. Jamming out. Jamming out. What? Jamming out. All right. Jamming out. All right. I gotta learn to work faster. All right, kicking it off at quarterbacks, we just talked about him. Trevor Lawrence as the QB1 on the week.
And I think QB2 as well. He had enough points to do 2 QBs worth.
Is that not the highest score this season for a quarterback?
For a quarterback, it might be.
It's pretty.
There was
pretty
that one
close.
week that you have to go look at Josh Allen because he had a 5-touchdown week one week too.
There was another one that had a 5-touchdown week as well. I think. No, that wasn't this year. That was last year. I think.
It's either him or Josh Allen. I would imagine that have had the. I feel like Josh Allen did more because he rushed more, but I could be wrong. But yes, so actually he had a 6-touchdown week, and I'm not sure if Josh had a 6, so it might be him.
Well, actually, overall points, Josh Allen had 42.68.
Okay,
on that week.
Yeah, so Trevor is right now currently the highest scoring quarterback for the season with 44.3. So yeah, dude had an amazing week, and Bo Nix, we just talked about him as well.
Yeah.
Came in as the QB7. Also had a really good week, 4 touchdowns. King Cousins.
Imagine that.
Beating Tampa Bay. I mean, he does love beating Tampa Bay and scoring points against them, though. He likes throwing touchdowns against Tampa. If Cousins could only play Tampa, he would be the greatest quarterback to ever play in the NFL.
Is he not undefeated in Atlanta against Tampa Bay?
It might be.
I believe so.
He has shares.
With like 20 touchdowns and 0 interceptions.
Yeah, he has shares of Tampa Bay. 100%.
So.
He is their daddy. Yes.
Brock Purdy, getting back on track, is the QB4. Jared Goff hit it at the QB5. Josh Allen showed up in the second half of his game to finish as QB6. JJ9 McCarthy put the Cowboys down last night, getting a rushing touchdown and grittying his way to being a QB7 on the week. CJ Stroud, my smash of the week, was QB8. Now, this is all before Monday Night Football, but Jalen Hurts is QB9. Jackson Dart got in there as QB10. And Stafford at 11, and then Jacoby Brissett right now is holding down as being QB1 every single start. As long as he doesn't get pushed out by any of the quarterbacks tonight, he'll hold that in there.
Which is crazy.
12.
That's I mean, not crazy, but
it's crazy because of the defense he played.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that and just in general this year, like with the team he has, what he's done with it, which they're not winning games crazily enough, but.
He's turned Michael Wilson into Jerry Rice.
Yeah, and he's turned Trey McBride into the best tight end that's ever played football.
Yeah, he's turned him into the Jerry Rice of tight ends.
Exactly. So yeah, it's crazy, but yeah.
James Cook is currently the running back 1 on the week, 30.1 fantasy points. He got him a couple tuds, 3 of them to be exact. Travis Etienne also got 3 receiving touchdowns. He had 73 receiving yards, 32 rushing.
Just barely behind him, 0.1.
Mm-hmm.
Travion Henderson Travion Henderson could win people championships this season. Coming in as the RB3.
Especially if he can play Buffalo every week. Buffalo's garbage. I mean, he ran into the pile, and then he's like, there's no Buffalo people over here at all. He's like, there's nobody here.
Yeah, and then Drake May's like, come on, I'll lead. And they were both running for it. And I'm like, I thought Travion Henderson was fast. Drake May's running with him.
Yeah. May's out in front of him.
Yeah. He's like, come on, follow me, man.
And then he didn't even put up a block and still hit the ground, was throwing his hands up. Like a touchdown. I love that game. Like even as a Bills fan, like I wanted the Bills to win, but that was such a great game. It really was.
Bijan started off Thursday as the RB4 on the week. Tyrone Tracy coming in as the running back 5. In
my running back smasher this week.
Oh, nice. Yeah, against Washington. Josh Jacobs working that tough defense, gritting it out to get the RB6 on the week. DeAndre Swift is the RB7. He said, I'm tired of Monungai getting all the points.
Right.
And he went and took them all. Kyron Williams, despite getting half his snaps taken away by Blake Corum, he's still getting work done with a couple touchdowns and finishes the RB8. Pollard coming in at 9. After I talk shit, that's 2 weeks in a row. He's been pretty damn good.
I need you to read over all my teams and put them all on Daniel's don'ts.
Putting all my motherfucking teams on don'ts.
Please.
Saquon Barkley getting a little bit of stuff going as the RB10 of the week. Krosky Merritt getting a chance out there with Chris Rodriguez not playing or missing some time. So he is the RB11 on the week.
His highest score of the season, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Christian McCaffrey, he didn't kill you, but he didn't win for you. I mean, 15 fantasy points is good, but Christian McCaffrey, that's like a bad week.
Yeah, that's like, well, they said he was questionable coming into the game. Yeah. That's what you get with questionable.
Yeah, hurt back. That's true.
Is RB12 on the week.
Javonte Williams only played 29% of the snaps, but he still got you to RB13 on the week. He would have absolutely destroyed had he not left that game.
I'm talking, there was 4 carries, he were 15 yards. Like 15 yards. And then 3, or whatever, but still, he was gashing them so hard. I was upset.
Blake Corum getting the other half of those Rams snaps, had 71 rushing yards and a touchdown. I mean, it's at the point now where you can play both those running backs.
You can, yeah. And his touchdown was wide ass open too. Like he was one of them was just like just walk in.
RB15 Isaiah Davis took all of Breece. Did Breece Hall leave the game, or did they just say fuck it, go sit down? We're going to let Isaiah Davis.
He mentally left the game
because I went and looked. I had Breece in places that I didn't want to, and apparently I should have listened to my gut.
He played 54% of the snaps. He had 12 carries for 23 yards.
Every part that I saw of that game,
he had 12 carries.
Yeah, he had 12 carries for 23 yards.
Oh God!
He also had 2 receptions for 14 yards. That was his total score, 4.7.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
That's what it was.
I believe you.
It doesn't seem right at all. Right. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong.
All right, let's go to a happier thing. The wide receivers. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Every time I looked up, Amon-Ra St. Brown was running down the field with the football.
But so was Jameson.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about him in a second.
It's like they were carrying the ball together.
Wide receiver 1, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Puka Nacua. Talk about somebody who's always getting the ball. He had 9 for 181. It's the most yards of his young career.
And 0 touchdowns, and it was wide receiver 2.
Well, next week, Devontae Adams is going to be out. He's going to have 500
finally we
yards.
can get the touchdowns.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Yep.
Yeah, he's the Christian McCaffrey of wide receivers. He does not need touchdowns to finish in the top.
Oh, yeah.
Jameson Williams, we just mentioned him, 7 for 134 and a touchdown. Dude looked great out there. Ever since Dan, the coach guy for the Lions, Dan Campbell. There it is. I love how you both are just like, you can do it. Come on, you be a big boy.
I even looked at Buzz like, don't tell him.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm sitting here fighting for my life. Dan Campbell started doing the play calling. It has definitely involved Jameson Williams more.
That is true. And
unfortunately for Gibbs, who we'll talk about later, it involved Montgomery a little bit more this week too.
Yeah.
Nico Collins, who Bus said could finish as a wide receiver 1. Well, he fell short of that because he only finished as a wide receiver 4. But he had a great game, 3 for 85 and 2 touchdowns. Yeah. The way that game started, I thought he was going to finish as the 1 for the season in that game.
Yeah. He would have if he would have gotten more targets.
He was going to put up 8% of his total fantasy points in that game.
Yes, absolutely.
DJ Moore, who me and Baker both decided to bench in a couple leagues.
That made me hate fantasy, man.
Yeah. That one he shouldn't have caught. Everybody's praising Caleb Williams for that pass.
No.
I think Caleb Williams just was like
throwing it away.
YOLO.
It was just like, it didn't matter, just throw it away.
It went through. Materialized through 2 defenders to get to DJ Moore.
I don't even think DJ Moore I think he had a ball and the other ball went in the stands, and he just like, look what I got. That's what I think happened.
Pulls it out from under his shirt.
You'll never convince me that Caleb Williams knew DJ Moore was there.
I'm telling you.
You'll never convince me of that.
I've watched it like 4 times today, and I'm like, it doesn't make any
vision
sense.
to see through 4 defenders. But it worked out. He caught that touchdown, so he's the wide receiver 5. Cortland Sutton getting his groove on after having a pretty down year, starting to show up at the right time. He's the wide receiver 6. Jamar Chase in a losing effort and bad quarterback play. Still finished as the wide receiver 7.
That's
10
insane.
for 132.
He got so many targets, I thought that Flacco was back in the game.
Yeah. How bad that team was, and he finished wide receiver 7.
Yeah, he had 16 targets that game.
Did he get all the yards for the entire team?
He did. He had 132 yards. Let's see what Burrow had. I'm
probably 132.
He had 225, so 90 yards went somewhere else.
I didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I know, but
Jalen Naylor caught the 2 touchdown passes from 9 out of 3 passes. So
one of them almost killed him.
He caught them 4 Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Troy Franklin getting back in the mix with 6 for 85 and touchdowns, wide receiver 9. Chris Olave caught the game-winning it was the game-tying touchdown.
Yeah.
For the Saints against the Panthers. Got motherfucking ball sacks.
Yep.
Sorry.
There's a Panthers fan.
Yeah. Juwan Jennings. He didn't need much to do it, but he caught 3 for 37, but 2 of them were touchdowns. Mike Evans getting back 6 for 132.
They gave us the okey doke on that, because they were talking about how limited he was going to be all the way leading up to the game. They're like, he's active.
He's going to be on a pitch
work.
count.
Yeah.
And then the game stayed so close, so they had to. And then they caught that L. But
meanwhile, he got 12 targets and 6 receptions for 132 yards. He still only
played 55% of the snaps. It's just that when he was out there, they were throwing him the fucking ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Brian Thomas was 4 for 66 in touchdowns, the wide receiver for 13. JSN was 7 for 113, 14. And Terry McLaurin finished as wide receiver 15, 3 for 69. Nice. And a receiving touchdown. All right, we'll kick over to the tight ends.
You want to talk about Brady's only, or what was his name Brady?
Adonai Mitchell's touchdown.
His first career touchdown?
Well, I figured that kind of got outshined by his first 3 career interceptions.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you know.
Kyle Pitts. I think he just scored again before the podcast started, but he scored 40.1 in a half-point PPR.
That's fucking insane.
That's insane.
Yeah. And tight end premiums, he broke the calculators.
Yes.
So.
If you played against him in tight end premium, your season is over.
Absolutely. I played against him and Bijan.
Yeah.
And it's a tight end and running back premium.
Year.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm toast. And my team also crapped the bed. So I had 1% like halfway through the 1 o'clock games.
He scored more than double any of his other fantasy games in his career.
He scored 7% of his entire career total of fantasy points in one game.
It's so crazy that out of nowhere too.
Yeah.
It's not like I saw this coming.
Nobody
saw this coming.
No.
There were a couple people who played him who are gonna be like, yeah, I knew it was on the cusp.
Maybe Vegas saw something coming.
Dallas Goedert should have had 4 touchdowns, but he only had 2.
Yes,
but 6 for 17 for 2 touchdowns. Colby Parkinson, I talked about him last week. He was my bonus bottom when Baker was doing his bottoms. Colby Parkinson, I picked him up in so many dynasty leagues because I saw it on the horizon that he was getting targeted, which is crazy. Stafford hasn't really been targeting tight ends a lot since he's been with the Rams, but for some reason, he loves Parkinson this year, and so he's forcing the ball to him. 5 for 75 and 2 touchdowns. George Kittle 8 for 88 and a tud. It looked great. I needed it. It helped me win. 8 for 76 and a touchdown for Dalton Schultz as the tight end 6. Tight end 7 was Dawson Knox, 3 for 37, but 2 of those were touchdowns. Gunnar Helm, 4 for 49 and a touchdown. I'm telling you, that's the guy you want to invest in for the future. Kelsey getting back on track in a losing effort, 7 for 70, and I think the moon is the limit, or the sky's the limit, or whatever the fucking saying is, because Gardner Minshew is going to be playing, and Gardner Minshew loves Kelsey. So, Theo Johnson, 3 for 72. There you go, Bus.
Yeah, that's my boy.
He was my smash this week too.
Yeah,
top 10
tight end. I mean, this was actually a high scoring week, which I'm in single digits. I'll give one more. T.J. Hawkinson was 4 for 66, and Harold Phantom was 748. That rounds up the top 12. All right, well, let's go on into our cathartic, where we get some of it off our chest. Let's go into fuck that guy. It just felt
something
right.
along those lines.
Kick us off, Bus.
Oh, I have a couple of quarterbacks. First of all, the big one. This guy killed everybody when they were depending on him, and it was Joe Burrow.
Yeah, top of my list.
5.5 points in the worst game I've ever seen him play in his entire career, including college.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if he feels it anymore, dude. He might retire this week.
That's what I'm saying. He may come out.
He wanted to retire halfway through that game.
Yeah, it looked.
I wanted him to retire halfway through that game.
Exactly.
Then Flacco would have come out.
Right? Jamar Chase would have got 32 targets instead of 16.
Exactly. But I also put Shedeur Sanders on here just because he had such a great week last week.
And he had a plus matchup.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, absolutely. But 3.5 points is what he got you in your playoffs.
All over your fucking team.
Yes.
All right, you got any QBs there?
Yeah, I got a couple others just because it's playoff week and these guys need to be mentioned. Justin Herbert, 10.4 points.
Yep.
And Sam Darnold, 11.3 points. Like these are guys that kind of been balling essentially. And
the crazy thing is they both won, but they didn't win you any fantasy
no,
leagues.
They didn't win anything. I did in Hanky Panky League, I put Sam Darnold on the bench and played Mariota, which definitely benefited me.
Yes.
It helped out better, but it wasn't enough to win, but it was better than it looked better than it should.
Oh, yeah.
So. Sam Darnold did not do well, but I have Justin Herbert, Sam Darnold. So,
and I'll add to that list Dak Prescott, 12 fantasy points. He's been carrying a lot of people's fantasy teams. Thankfully, I benched him for Purdy last minute. It was Sunday morning, going through my lineups, and I'm like, I like Purdy. I feel Purdy's going to have a better week this week and a better matchup. And I just went and made the switch, and I thought it was going to bite me, and it didn't. But I know that a lot of people were dependent on him. So,
yes,
to all those quarterbacks who basically just shit all over your lineups and did not help you, we would like to give from us to them. Fuck those guys. All right, who you got at running back?
Another guy that shit all over my team was Ken Walker.
They got bench shitting on teams, bro.
Yeah. He's had some decent weeks.
He's steady be shitting.
But truer words were never spoken.
I wish I had him in some leagues. I'd change his name to that right now.
I'll do that for you. I've got him in your league, I believe. So I'll take care of that for
you. I appreciate that.
I can't.
Steady be shitting Walker.
All right, my bad. You got Kenneth Walker?
2.4 points.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, really, the whole team, though. I think their whole offense.
Collectively, it was.
Yeah.
The Seattle steady be shitting.
From a Teddy... From a team that steady be shitting to a team that be eating ass. I got Quinshon Judkins also.
Oh, yeah. Quinshon definitely. He definitely did not have a good week. Being the only guy back there, too.
Yeah, exactly.
I went and picked up... well, actually, the Browns kind of shitted really bad.
They did, yeah.
Collectively, their whole offense was shitting this week, yeah.
Oh, damn.
But, yeah, no Sampson out there, and you got 3.2 points out of
this segment no longer called Fuck That Guy.
It's called Steady Be
Shitting. That's anytime. That's the award they get when they're on here for multiple weeks. They get the Steady Be Shitting award.
That should be a year-end award.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's the Steady Be Shitting award.
We'll talk about a guy later who's probably number one in that one. All right, so what other running backs we got that be steady be shitting?
Well, I mean, look, I got Jahmyr Gibbs at 7.8 points.
Absolutely.
Bucky Irving at 7.6 points.
Yep.
And this is in the same vein. Sean Tucker with 6.7 points because fuck that guy. He should not be stealing. Those are Bucky Irvin's points. Bucky should have 14.2 points right now.
I absolutely agree with you. 100%. Sean Tucker is on the list.
He's right here. No, he was gonna. I was gonna make sure he was on the list. So.
Yeah, he's not steady be shitting. He's steady be shitting by taking fucking touchdowns.
Yeah, that guy's steady be wiping. He'll be the wiper.
he cleans up the shit. He's the janitor.
Yeah. Steady be wiping. Oh God, like you got a brown marker in your butt.
Yeah, he look like a crayon.
All right, well, I'm going to throw on that list one that killed me, Brees fucking Hall. He's steady be shitting. That whole team. Ashton Genty, 6.2. That O-line's atrocious. That team's atrocious. That ownership's atrocious. So
Kenny Pickett is not the answer. So
no, he's never
bring
been
Geno
the answer.
back.
Yes.
Well, I know, but you know.
Bring what's his face back that looks like the
Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah.
Definitely bring Aiden O'Connell back.
Yeah.
Just so we can make fun of him. That's good.
That's exactly what. All right, to all them running backs, I guess, what are we going with? Fuck that guy or steady be shit? We're going to fuck that guy.
It's still fuck.
Yeah. All right, to all those running backs, we want to say, fuck those guys.
Those guys, yeah.
All right, what do we got for wide receivers?
I got Devontae Smith coming in at 6 points.
Yep.
Oh, God, yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, that offense be shitting too, man. But here's a guy who basically puts his helmet, like for the past 2-3 weeks, just puts his helmet in the middle of the field, squats, drops his pants, and shits right in that motherfucker. I got George Pickens coming in at 4 points.
Oh, steady be squatting?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's absolutely be shitting.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, who you got, Baker?
Justin Jefferson, 3.2 points.
He's the steady be shitting for the season.
That's an award.
Yes.
That's an award he should be getting.
That's what I was going to talk about.
And I hate to put it on him. I don't know that it's as much his fault as it is the game.
Listen, I
of
love
football.
Justin Jefferson.
I do too.
He is one of my favorite players in the league. I love the way he plays the game. I love the attitude that he plays the game with. But he's steady be shitting right now.
This year has been the worst. Anybody who drafted him, it's you're hurting right now.
Yeah.
You called it. Daniel Stones, Lad McConkey, 3 points. I was hoping for a little more than that, but I mean, I knew it was a tough matchup. Don't get me wrong. Rashee Rice, 8.6 points.
Yeah, I gave him a little bit of a pass, but based off what we've been expecting, that's 2 weeks in a row.
And Mahomes got injured, but it was late. Like it was, you were into the third, fourth quarter.
Drive.
He should have had 12 points.
I will say it's another game where he got. Talk about steady be shitting. Steady be getting the shit knocked out of him.
He did. He got the shit beat around.
It's like when he got popped, it's 2 weeks in a row, he got hit and knocked in the air like 2 yards, 3 yards back.
Yeah. And I added this guy to the list because actually I got two more. So Ted McMillan, I know you're going to call it a 3.5 points.
I didn't have him on the list because I was still crying about the game.
But he should have had a good matchup against the Saints, and it just didn't work out. And I got Stephon Diggs on here just because New England balled that game, and it did not involve Diggs at all. He's got a lot riding financially on the end of the season, and for him to get 4.1 points
because Mom played him against me, and I'm glad he shitted.
Oh, I mean, I'm glad
it also hurt me, but
he shitted. Yeah, he shitted. So yeah, no, that's all the wide receivers I'll
throw one on there, and this is mostly just because we've been bringing him up and talking about he could be a guy you could like lean on. He looks like he's emerging. Well, he's emerging into a pile of shit.
Yeah.
This week anyway, 0.9 points. Jaden Higgins.
Yeah, I didn't go that low.
Yeah,
I almost played him over Jawan Jennings in the lineup.
Oh man,
yeah, almost. Yeah. It would have.
My loss be crying.
My loss would have looked a lot worse than it does. So I'll just put it that way.
To all those wide receivers, we just want to give from us to them in this Christmas time. Fuck those guys. All right, who you got at tight end?
There's a big glaring one, but I'm going to leave it for y'all because I know one of y'all have it on the list.
But, I absolutely got it. You talking about Big Fat Zero?
Yes. I'm going to leave that for y'all. But Brenton Strange, I've been kind of depending on the guy in certain places, but 3.1 points is all you got out of him this week.
I'd have loved to have got that in some leagues based off of...
On a game that they put up like 37 points or some shit.
He should have gotten more work than that.
Exactly, yeah.
I guess all the wide receivers were working, so they didn't need it. And also, in the plus matchup that goes along with the big goose egg, Mark Andrews put you 2.8 points.
2.8 points, yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to leave the zero because that's what helped Daniel win his match.
Yeah.
The fact that his mom didn't choose the other
she
tight
had
end.
Hawkinson. If she'd have played Hawkinson and not Swift, Stevenson, Ramondre Stevenson instead of I'll go ahead and give it Isaiah Likely and Diggs.
Instead of Isaiah Likely and Diggs,
But just so we're all aware, we can add it to the list of another player that we have all scored as many fantasy points as this week.
That is true. We are racking it up.
And that's
scored
the same amount of points.
Not even combined.
Lawrence Cager, Felipe Franks, Brevin Jordan.
My dad.
Everyone on the IR.
I think my kids.
Yeah, your dog.
My dog has scored the same amount of fantasy points.
Yep. So
the tree in my backyard. I mean,
Isaiah Likely. What other tight ends you got? You got any more?
Yeah, I got a couple. Tyler Warren, 3.4. I understand it's Philip Rivers. Short dump off passes should win the game. Tight ends they specialize in that.
And that was the best matchup defense wise that he could have had.
I just knew.
Not the best, but
pretty damn close.
31st, maybe. Yeah.
No, Panthers are 31st. Cincinnati's the worst.
32nd.
And they're like 28th.
I thought it was even better than that, but
I think going into this week, but they are pretty bad.
They probably bumped them back because they knew Rivers was starting. So,
they probably improved a little bit after this game.
Dalton Kincaid, 4.9 points. He's supposed to be the best pass catcher on the thing.
No,
and
it's Dawson Knox.
Knox is the guy now. Yeah.
Yes.
And then Brock Bowers, 5.8 points in a half-point PPR. That's absolutely kills. I don't care who to me, these elite tight ends, the short dump offs, they should be still getting you all the points, no matter who the quarterback is.
Yes,
but it just isn't happening, and it sucks. So, especially on playoff week,
I don't know who I meant when I wrote this down or why, but I put Ferguson for 2.6. There's only one Ferguson I can think about for the Rams, right? There's just no other Ferguson.
No, Jake Ferguson.
For the Cowboys.
For the Cowboys.
I should have put a J.
2.6 points.
Yeah, J.
Yep.
Jake Ferguson. There it is. I'm so stupid. Put me on the list.
I
steady be
Daniel Hayes.
Steady be shitting.
Because of people's names, I'm steady be shitting.
Oh, man.
Did anybody mention Hunter Henry?
No.
There too.
He did have a really shitty week this week.
Yes, especially in a game that was
100,000 points. Yeah, exactly.
He did get a couple passes thrown to him that he didn't catch, so I don't know if that counts for anything.
That makes sense.
He's steady be dropping, just like CeeDee Lamb did.
Yeah, I know.
All right, well, there's the tight ends. So we'll say to all those tight ends, fuck those guys. All right, well, we're going to roll out of that. We're going to roll into some waivers. So let's go ahead and kick off that with what do we want to? Let's oh no, we got to do toast or roast. That's what I'm messing up.
That'll buy me some time.
All right, we'll go ahead and kick it. You ready for your ballers there?
Absolutely.
All right. I felt like you had a decent week.
It was decent. When I do these guys, I can get guys who are lower on the totem pole, and I want them to get into the top 10 to be a baller, right?
Yeah.
Because when you're usually around the 20th spot or so, when you hit the top 10, you're balling.
Absolutely.
I got a couple of them. But Jackson Dart actually hit 10th on the week. So 22.1 points. I would say that's a pretty good week.
It was. Even if he drops out of the top 12, it's still a pretty damn good week. You get 22 out of the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I got Woody Marks, 10.3 points. He was on the way to a spectacular game.
He would have been nice.
Yeah, but the injury held him back. Finished 23rd, though, even only playing partial.
That's if you were in sleeper, you got 10.3. If you weren't, you were fucked.
Yeah. And if it wasn't such a great wide receiver week, this 14.4.
Did you say great wide receiver week?
Well,
I mean,
no, it was a horrible.
Is Bill
wide
Belichick?
receiver.
Lad didn't do. Is Bill Belichick
sucked.
around or something?
I swear, if y'all are talking up a freaking great week from the Steelers receiver now, I'm gonna be so mad.
I mean, so far,
Adam Thielen.
Yeah, if y'all are conjuring up the great white Adam Thielen scoring 1 million points tonight, I'm gonna be the worst friend you've ever had.
If you lose a fantasy matchup because of Adam Thielen, you need to quit playing fantasy.
I will drop every league I'm in and never touch it again.
Here's the thing: he's up by 27. It would not have to be a good. It would have to be an amazing, probably the best week the Thielen's ever had since like 2017.
And I'm telling you, I've experienced worse already. So
All right. Well, so
but Terry McLaurin, who is absolutely not white, scored 14.4. He ended up 15th on the week because it was such a good week for wide receivers.
I still count that as a baller.
Harold Fenton got 12th. He's a tight end one. 8.5 points.
That's gold, yeah.
And my bonus was Nico Collins because I said he could possibly finish first on the week. He finished fourth, but we already talked about that. 22 points.
Still close.
Yeah, not a bad week for the ballers at all. So we play this so much, I'm going to get a cease and desist at some point. That just means that people will listen if I ever get it.
Does it go up on YouTube?
Yeah.
I bet they copyright claim the videos.
Do you think so?
Yeah. I mean, if you're not monetized, it don't matter.
Yeah, we're not monetized. All right. Let's see. I'll go ahead and do my smashes of the week. I had C.J. Stroud versus Arizona. He finished as the QB 8, 23.4 points. So I'll take that. Oh, let me give you your.
Yeah, I got none.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, this is for. I forgot to give you your love, Bus.
Yeah, give me all that. Thank you.
That one guy in the back.
Right in the back.
Yeah.
Yep, I see you. Thank you.
But yeah, I had C.J. Stroud at 23.4, and I had Travion Henderson at the running back. He was the RB3 on the week, 29.1, and those are the only two smashes I had. So I'll just go ahead and do that, and we can move along. In all actuality, we're going to change now to a little bit sadder tone, but I had Justin Jefferson versus Dallas, 3.2. I had Isaiah Likely against Cincinnati. The greatest matchup you could ever have for he ran the most routes he's run all season in that game.
I think Lamar only threw the ball 10 times.
16 or 17
was it really?
Or no, it might have been 12. 12.
Okay, 12.
That one giving up because he scored an amazing 0 points. So, yeah, I shit the bed with that. How'd you do with your smashes, Baker?
Well, I didn't have anybody score 0. I'll start with the bottom of it.
All right.
Right now, my wide receivers did score 3.2, so that sucks. I went with Jerry Jeudy.
Well, you tied me. Jeudy and Justin Jefferson tied.
Yeah, 3.2 points. Yeah.
Jeudy looks like the worst wide receiver in the league right now.
I'm telling you, he had a good week last week, and
it was decent.
Shadur Sanders.
It was also one long pass last week.
But I mean, it's like Shadur Sanders is kind of opening up. I thought, it's a tough matchup, but it's a divisional.
But you know what? Isaiah Likely would have loved to have scored.
Oh yeah, no. Tell me about it. And then I had Theo Johnson versus Washington, 8.7. He's tied in 10 on the week, which is not amazing points, but overall, it's still good. And then I said I had Tyrone Tracy as my running back smash, 23.2 points, RB5. And then my quarterback plays tonight. So
who is it?
It's Tua Tagovailoa against the Steelers.
I need 35 points from him tonight.
I'll take it.
I projected 31.6. So hopefully he gets better than that. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. But that's my smashes for the week.
All right. Well, we'll head into my don't.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
That's how I feel. Because
real quick, does your year-end awards have a goose egg of the year?
No.
Because Isaiah likely needs that award.
He might be the goose egg of the year.
Yeah, that's it is upsetting.
That reward requires us to do way more research than we usually do.
I don't even know anything about geese.
But he does know something about a gander.
Oh, yeah. I know ganders and I know eggs.
Yeah, didn't you get in trouble for that?
Hey.
Depends on what the statute of limitations are.
Just saying.
But yeah, my don'ts. We'll go ahead and do the worst one. I said don't play Bo Nix versus the Packers, and he said I'm going to be the tight end. What 3 or 2? Two on the week.
2 on the week.
I mean quarterback. Well, that's
he's going to be the tight end 12, but the quarterback 2.
Yeah, I steady be shitting, bro.
Truth.
But then I said don't play Bam night. Give this to me again. Bam night against the Texans.
That worked out good because he got injured.
Yeah, he got hurt. Yeah. So, and then I said, don't play Lad McConkey against Kansas City.
That was pretty.
Yeah, he only put up 3 points.
Great call.
And then I said, don't. I was nervous about Brees against the Jags, so I just give it a little bit because he put up 4.7. There. So I guess 2 out of quote 4, but 2 out of 3 really was. But Bam, he got hurt, so you really don't know. Because I will say Michael Carter had an okay week. I think he put up like 8 points in that game. So Bam might have been able to do better.
Yeah, might have been able to put up more.
All right. Well, how'd you do on your bottoms?
Terrible. I had
the steady be shitting week.
This is a pretty bad week.
Well, like I said, we're going to change it since it's playoffs. You're going to get a little bit bigger percentage, so maybe it'll be better.
I'll look a little less deep next week. But Cole Kmet versus Cleveland got 3.8 points. Jack Best got 2.7 points. Jaleel McLaughlin 0.4 points. Yeah, it's pretty ugly.
Did you have 5 combined with the 3?
I had 7 or 6 combined.
Oh,
so
okay.
5, 6.5, almost 7 points.
Put them all together, you got something.
If you played all 3 of these guys, you got 6.9 points.
Nice.
If you played all of them together, your season is over.
Yeah. You
shouldn't be here.
You steady bench shit.
You're the same that I'm talking about shouldn't be in playoffs right now.
I want a T-shirt that just says "Steady be shitting" with no context.
Just steady be shitting.
People
would just assume you have a gastrointestinal issue.
Absolutely. I can just imagine like getting a bad stomach flu, and people are like, "What have you been doing all day, bro?" I just steady been shitting.
You ain't heard about me.
Yeah. All right. We're going to roll into the waivers now. So I tried to not do toast to roast, and then I caught myself. So who you got for running back waivers on the week, Bus? You got anybody out of pocket?
Yeah, I got a good one, man. 0% rostered.
Oh,
so
snap.
This could fall apart and be shitting this week, but
Truth.
Audric Estime, because if Devin Neal is out, he's going to be the de facto number 1 right there.
Truth. Yep.
There was somebody else there though.
There is, but it doesn't matter. It's
there's only 2 that are healthy on roster right now.
Yes, exactly. But Devin Neal will be the number 1. I mean, not Devin Neal, but Audric Estime.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, behind Audric Estime is Evan Hull.
There you go.
Evan Hull. Yeah, so Evan Hull, I think, is actually on their depth chart was listed as their 3rd string, but
yeah, he had 4 carries last week for 12 yards. So.
But I don't think he's the pass catching. So I think you're right. Whereas Audric Estime might give you the more upside value because he's going to be part of the pass game.
Yeah, he had 3 for 11, but he did have 3 for 39 on the pass side. Yeah,
so that's why he's going to be way more valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good call. I would say if you can't get Estime, if you're desperate, I mean, if Neal plays, then these guys are going to be
absolutely
not worth anything. Yeah. But if he does miss, and you can only get one of them, definitely go for Estime. But if you can't get Estime, get Hull, because Hull could get some value. I think he might be the hammer, and if they do get within the 5, green zone, or they call it, then he could have a touchdown upside. So
good luck with that one.
Who are they? No, the Saints are playing the Jets.
Yeah, the Jets this week.
And Jets are ass.
The Jets are worse than ass.
They just gave up $1.012 billion to the Jaguars.
Yeah. All of the Jaguars just scored on. Yeah.
So I would say if you can, I would feel okay playing either one of them, but I would definitely want to estimate if I could.
Yes.
All right. You got any more running backs?
Yeah. Do I have this right that Green Bay is playing Chicago? I believe that's right,
that
right?
Sounds familiar.
That's what I wrote down.
Sounds familiar.
But it's almost the same situation. Jaden Reed is back, and Christian Watson is likely out. So
Green Bay's playing the Broncos this week. No, played the Broncos last week.
Yeah,
they are
Chicago,
this week.
They're playing.
Sorry.
They're playing Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I would definitely go for Jaden Reed in that situation. I know they have a ton of wide receiver.
Wide receiver, absolutely. Yeah. Well, Watson's going to be out anyway.
Exactly.
So Reed is definitely somebody to pick. I was thinking about that earlier when I was driving home. So, all right, is that your your
yes,
waivers?
41% rostered. He should be out there in a lot of leagues. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Who you got for running back and wide receiver waivers?
Michael Carter or Demicardo. One of them's going to be the guy. I think Michael Carter more likely.
I do so.
With Demicardo.
Also do so? I don't know.
Yeah, we do so to do so.
Yeah.
Krosky Merritt, he's owned a bunch of places, but he's also available a lot of places. And I don't. If Chris Rodriguez misses another week, I mean, he did good this week.
He was definitely grab him. If Rodriguez is out, grab Krosky Merritt.
You definitely want to grab him. Isaiah Davis for the Jets.
I don't even know who the matchup is, but
it shouldn't matter.
But don't be surprised if Krosky just shits on your team.
Oh
also.
yeah, no,
because he said he'd be shitting.
Yes,
it's one of those scenarios
he has
where it's like
been shitting the entire season until this week.
He has a week where it's like, week 5, I think he had 2 touchdowns and he averaged like 7 yards a carry, and then week 6 he got a yard and a half a carry on 19 carries and looked like garbage can. So I think if he's gonna be the guy, you still want it just for volume, just in general. It's playoffs, best case scenario, whatever. But
oh yeah, if you're desperate, no.
I mean, I'd play Michael Carter over him. I don't even know what the matchup is, crazy enough. But I mean, he's still somebody that you want to kind of, even if you keep somebody else from getting it.
Yes,
that's
absolutely
a goal of this as well.
I don't know what the matchups are next week, whether I play Michael Carter over Krosky Merritt, but yeah.
It was a joke, but so Carter's playing the Falcons and Krosky Merritt is going to be playing
a tough defense. Who was it?
The Eagles.
Eagles, yeah. Yeah, so don't be surprised if he gives you 2.3 points.
Yeah, you don't want to make that choice either one of them, but
God. Yeah, you're going to steady be shitting thinking about making that choice.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. Isaiah Davis seems to be getting similar touches to Breece Hall and did better this week than Breece Hall. So I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I feel like, and this is part of the reason I was nervous last week, and I should have said it. Breece is not going to be a Jet next year. Isaiah Davis will be a Jet next year.
Yeah, so they're going to.
And I think there's a transition that's happening right now where they know their ass. Clearly, their ass. They're trying to prepare for next year, so they need to know if Isaiah Davis can be the guy.
Yep.
And so it's like, okay, yeah, we'll give Breece enough touches to whatever, but this is the guy I really want to get the premium touches. I want him to be out on the field. So
yeah,
it could be shifting more and more these last few weeks. So Breece Hall, I have Breece Hall in 2 leagues. I think I'm going to win both of them, but I know I'm going to win one of them. And I'm scared. It's a 3 running back league.
Oh yeah.
And my bench, on my bench, I have like guys like Krosky Merritt or Rodriguez or Bam Knight,
Michael Carter.
Yeah. So I have those type dudes on my bench because it's a redraft and it was just like a 12-man league. You're trying to play 3 running backs. There's not a lot out there.
Yeah.
The fact that Breece is my 3rd, it was a benefit till now. So
yeah.
But yes, I'm definitely worried about that, and so I think that's a great call to have Isaiah Davis. I think you can definitely throw him in a flex. He could get you usage. They are playing against the Saints next week, so
which is tough and not. I think they're like middle of the line against.
Yeah, their defense has gotten a lot better over these last few weeks.
So it's one of those where you're going to play with hesitation anyways. But if you're that desperate, you want to grab him and throw him in. So,
is you got anybody else?
Honorable mention, I guess, Rasheen Ali for the Ravens. I mean, he seems to be getting more and more pass catching work.
Yeah, he got the touchdown,
and he looked good on the run too.
Keaton Mitchell's out, so it allowed him to get some playing time. And also, if they're getting ready for playoffs, so they get late in games and they need to spell Derrick Henry, it's going to be Ali.
If they're up like they were this week, pretty easy.
Yeah. And God forbid if Henry goes down, it's going to kill half my fantasy teams. But Rasheen Ali will then become the guy. So.
And so, I mean, you want him on your roster at that point. So that's my running back.
All right, I'll throw a couple more just to finish out the running backs. Blake Corum still is out there in over 50% of leagues, according to whatever this site tells me. So if he's on, you need to roster Blake Corum. Yeah, I can't imagine that you have people on your whole entire bench is more valuable than Blake Corum. If it is, congratulations on your championship.
Great team.
And then I'll also throw out there that Samaje Perine, if he's out there and you're looking for a cuff, grab him. He's been getting a little bit of work, and I don't know what this team is. I don't really think they're playing for the playoffs anymore, but
he is questionable too. He's dealing with an ankle injury. He left the game early with an ankle injury. So keep that in mind too. I don't know how the severity of it or anything. I haven't seen the severity, but he almost made my list. But the fact that he did leave the game early makes me hesitant on going and grabbing him. And
speaking of hesitant, Johar Jordan, he came in last week for Houston after Woody Marks went out, had a great week, had the week that we all wanted Woody Marks to have. I would be very hesitant to go and burn your fab or burn your roster spot on a guy who finished with a good week and did things, who could just disappear next week. I don't know what the status is of Nick Chubb, but if he comes back and Woody Marks comes back, you'll never hear from Jordan. Jordan, he's only 186 pounds. This dude's not going to go out there and get you 25, 30 touches. He's a guy that can take it to the house anywhere on the field. He just showed that last week, but I would not put a lot of faith in him, even over some of these other people. I would much rather play Michael Carter, even Krosky Merritt. If those guys are the main guys, I would play Blake Corum as a backup over him, just because I trust them more in the offense. This is, to me, feels like a flash in the pan guy that we're not going to hear about for the rest of the season, unless Woody Marks misses or if Nick Chubb misses. So if you can get him, to have him there in case that happens, but otherwise, if they're playing, don't even bother with this dude. My opinion.
5'10" too. Like he is a little guy.
So just monitor that. But I think that a lot of people are going to get crazy and dump their fab on this dude. But
Let them.
And then you got wide receivers.
I got a couple. I got Cooper Kupp. Last couple weeks getting more targets, and I don't know, their offense is kind of dispelling. I don't know. It seems lighter the last couple weeks with Seahawks than it has been. They won against the Colts this week. But
they didn't have to.
It didn't look. You're right. It's been this kind of.
I feel like they're an offense that they're good when they're pushed, but otherwise they're going to play super conservative.
It was like weeks 1 through 11. It's like 300 yards a game, 160 on the ground. It's
you're right.
And this last 4 or 5 weeks, it's been like diminishing kind of.
I mean, that's what Darnold does at the end of the seasons.
But I think Cooper Kupp's he's been that safety blanket, that third down kind of guy.
You're confusing me. So you're wanting us to buy into a receiver in a diminishing offense
right now, just because he's getting more targets. He's not owned. Like nobody's depending on him, nobody's using him, and it's kind of like he's getting 6-7 targets a game now.
Don't do
third down stuff. So I
don't know if Darnold is
not
getting.
Bad. I thought somebody was going to do it. You said 6-7 targets.
Oh
shit!
I wanted to ram my head through a wall. So anyway, let's move forward. Move past it.
Yeah, let's
my
go
fault
away.
for bringing it up.
Yeah,
I can see an angle where if Darnold is getting scared of that double coverage, if he's losing his confidence, he might start throwing the
more
other
to
side.
cut. Yeah, I mean, it just
JSN's numbers might go down.
And you're getting to the end of the season where they're kind of in a cusp where they're probably going to make playoffs.
Yeah,
realistically, no matter what happens, and start saving JSN a little
I think
bit.
the most important thing in all of it is his trending. He's trending up.
He's trending up. He's looking like a better play than some of these other guys, and especially with injuries and all that stuff. So and it's playoffs, so you want to stop everybody, even if you don't use them, you want to stop other people from
absolutely
getting them. That's my favorite thing. So Tyler Lockett. I know it's a trash can.
And you're getting all the old guys.
Team, but he's getting 6 and 7 targets. If Geno comes back, Lockett's going to be a game winner, man. You
gotta get off of the 6 and 7 target thing.
Jalen Coker for the
I was going to bring him
for the Panthers.
He's still he's under 6% owned.
He got what 6 or
7?
He got 6 targets. He got 6 targets this last week. That was
let's weigh this out.
He only got 6 for 6 this last week.
Yeah,
he had a good week, and then
look, him and Bryce. I mean, last year they jived.
Yep.
And so ever since he's come back, McMillan's production has gone down because Coker is taking those targets. So he's definitely somebody you can play Coker right now. I think you can play him.
I think so.
He's had 2 good weeks in a row. Yep. And so they're playing Tampa.
He's only owned to 6% of the league. That's crazy. Yeah.
And they're playing Tampa 2 of the last 3 weeks. Tampa is bleeding points to quarterbacks and receivers right now.
And tight ends, apparently.
And tight ends too. So, Jalen Coker could be somebody. I'm not going to say he's going to win you fantasy leagues, but he can stop the bleeding in some of your flex or double flex leagues where you've just been trying to find somebody to not goose you.
I mean, shit, you could probably put him in over fucking Justin Jefferson and feel okay about it.
You can absolutely do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's one of those. It's crazy to say, but,
It's insane to say, really. And if you got the balls to do it and you win, then good on you.
Speaking of balls, this guy Davis Sills. If I'd have had the balls to play him,
Oh my God, you and David Sills.
I'm telling you, he had 10 targets this last game. He caught 6 of them for 70-something yards. He put up 13 fantasy points in a full-point PPR.
But before that, he only had like 5 targets a game.
No, the game before that, he had 5 targets. The game before that, he had 8. And the game before that, he had 8. He put up double-digit fantasy points in 3 of the last 4 weeks.
I looked up his numbers. I don't remember him being that good.
The last 4 weeks since King Cousins has been starting, that dude is like his favorite freaking target outside of freaking Kyle Pitts this last week.
So you're not even close, bro. You're not even close. He had 2 targets, 3 targets, 4 targets, 4 targets, 10 targets.
What are you talking about?
That's the last 5 weeks of David Sills.
That's not even close.
That is absolutely the truth. So
I looked at fantasy points.
No,
so
coming
9.6, 9.5,
yeah, because
13 points.
he caught touchdowns.
Excuse me about the targets.
Yeah,
I looked at the fantasy
That's
points.
what I'm saying. He had 2 targets, caught 1. He had 3 targets, caught 2. 4 targets, caught 2. And those 2 games, he caught a touchdown.
Yep.
Then the game after that, he had 4, caught 0.
And then he caught 10 this week.
No, he caught 6 out of 10.
He had 10
but
this
no
week. He caught
touchdown.
6.
So and he got 10.8 fantasy points. I don't like you're talking like this dude's put up 12, 14, 15 points.
In a full point, he has been.
In a full point, maybe, yes.
But I mean, he's still putting up
he's got
almost
Arizona
double-digit
next
points
week.
in 4
I would
weeks.
play him next week.
Yeah.
There's 0% chance I play him in the championship week. He's plays the Rams
against the Rams. Yeah. Well,
but next week,
if he gets 10 targets
but
next week,
he plays Arizona. If you're desperate, I would be willing to throw him out there.
If he gets 10 targets this next week, I'd play him against
but you can get
the
Jalen
Rams.
Coker, who's owned probably as they're probably.
Well, this guy's only owned in like 3% of leagues, so
Okay,
nobody knows him.
Well, yeah, Coker's only 3% more owned. So I would much rather play Coker over him. But yeah, I mean, in desperation this next week, then you can dump him and pick somebody up for championship week because you definitely don't want to play him against the Rams. But I guess I didn't consider it being at a full point. I guess the numbers do look better then.
That's what was in my head. I was only looking at the points, and I just But either still, he still had King Cousins likes him. Weirdly
I mean,
enough.
he definitely is targeting the dude, but we have to also take into consideration Drake London's been out. Drake London's going to be back hopefully this week, and when Drake London comes back,
it's over for Sills.
Is going to disappear off the map.
London, if London, they're going to bring him back with. I guess they do still have a shot at playoffs.
Yeah, they have a.
At least for this week,
it's a slim chance. So if he is healthy this week, so excuse me on that one, but yes, if he does play this week, don't worry about Sills at all. But because London's way better.
This is why we have Baker's Bottoms, because this guy loves the guys that no one else talks about.
It's going to be crazy.
The underdog guys.
You like those white receivers, don't you?
Well, not all of them, no. Just some of them.
All right. Well, I'll throw out there too. You brought up Jaden Reed. That was a good one. If you're going to go after Luther Burden, understand that he is dealing with an injury, so he may or may not be playing. And then it's always a thing when you go after any sort of Jets receivers, but Adnan Mitchell's interesting right now. But one that I can't understand is Kayshon Boutte is still only owned in 20% of leagues.
Yeah.
If Boutte is on your roster or on your waivers, you need to get him. He is the number 1 receiver for the Patriots, who are 10-3 now, with one of an MVP candidate quarterback. Boutte made one of the most amazing catches this last week I've ever seen.
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah,
he just doesn't get the passes. But if we could just crank that up, like give him 4 or 5 more passes a game, this guy is a league winner.
Oh yeah. I think Boutte can be a true number 1 receiver for that team.
Yeah.
And then Vele is the favorite receiver, it seems like. Next to Olave, so if you're desperate, you can go after that as well. But what? Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
No, you're good.
So there it is. Got anything else we want to throw on the pile before we shut this thing down?
I think that's it.
All right. Well,
I guess the only other thing would be potentially Malik Davis, just because I
we
don't
got
know.
Our streamers.
Yeah, we got to do streamers.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Javonte Williams. He did miss part of the game. He came back in,
True
but.
that.
Malik
Davis got a touchdown. So.
Malik Davis came in and he didn't look good, but he still got the work. So because Lemke,
The lump is. I know you're talking.
yeah, he ended up getting a concussion on a punt return too. Crazy enough, he got just knocked silly out there. It was crazy, but he
be
got
laughing
ruled
at
out,
that, but it's funny.
It was a silly situation. I don't know. He was out there on the punt return, and I think he ran into his own guy.
Oh, damn.
And knocked himself out and got ruled out with a concussion. So it was pretty bad. But
you shouldn't laugh at it, but it's funny.
But it is. The situation was funny. So, but I mean, Malik Davis is the backup to Javonte Williams, and if Javonte Williams is dealing with something serious, you want at least get the backup. So.
Agreed. In that offense, you definitely want to get him because he'll get all the work.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and kick it off. Give us your streamers for the week, Bus.
Yeah, you want all of them?
Yeah, just get all three.
All right. J.J. McCarthy facing the Giants. Now, this is a low-key shootout game, and if it turns to that, and J.J. McCarthy keeps rounding into shape like we hope he will, don't have a ton of faith in him, but 35% on J.J. McCarthy is out there. This should be a good game for him.
Yeah, I was going to double down with him. I had him as my streamer last week, but I didn't realize you had him, and I had to switch up. But I like that pick.
Yeah, he should.
They said they dumbed that offense down. The mess they got, like, they had to get it down for somebody with an IQ of 9.
Apparently. Tight end, Kobe Parkinson. This guy's balling, man.
Like 3 or 4 weeks in a row now.
He has been absolutely a very solid tight end in the last 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm. He's only 4% owned, so
that's crazy.
I mean, I understand why he's not owned. It's because Stafford doesn't throw to the tight end,
well,
but now he does.
Proposition.
Yeah. And for defense, I got the
nothing like a good old Parkinson joke.
I know, right? Gotta love
you ever saw
that.
those spoons that they have to use that actually level it out? Like while they're shaking, the spoon will actually stay still.
No,
it's a pretty cool thing to see.
No, I did not know that. No.
But
for the morning after I drink a lot, I could definitely get by with that spoon. Yeah.
So real quick, go back to Parkinson. Here's since week 10, and this is at a half point: 12, 8, 12, 4, 10, 22 are his fantasy put. He's been the tight end 7, tight end 9, tight end 4, tight end 26, 10, and 3. So Colby
tight ends. That's a guy you need.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's a set it and forget it tight end right now.
Definitely be more rostered than.
And then his matchups going in for the last 2 weeks, which is the most important thing I should have said.
Seattle.
He's got Seattle, who sucks against tight ends, and Atlanta. So he is an absolute. He could actually be a league winner for people at tight end.
He could be.
So and you got to take into account Devontae Adams is most likely out for the rest of the season too.
Yeah.
So those targets are about to become available. Yes.
And at defense, I got the Dallas Cowboys facing the Chargers, and that offensive line is trash. There should be some sacks in this game.
Absolutely. Big fat sacks.
Yeah.
Baker-sized sacks.
Quentin Williams did go down in the game this last week.
He did.
This week. So hopefully he comes back healthy and everything's fine. That'll definitely be a game
But still, that O-line is so bad.
Yeah. Garbage.
Yeah, they'll definitely get points.
Baker been on the O-line for a minute playing defensive players in our IDP leagues.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm
he figured it out like 6 weeks ago or 7 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So it's like week 8 in the season or week 5 or 6. I don't know. I was like,
whenever the injuries started piling up for that O-line.
Well, like Joe Alt missed like the first week, and then when he came back, things kind of changed a little bit. Then when he went out like week 5 or 6, it was like I was targeting every D lineman that was playing against him. Period. It didn't matter. Every single, like the linebackers were like meh, but the D linemen for some reason were just eating it up. Sack all over the place. It was gold. I was getting lots of points.
Or as I like to call him, Phillip Rivers Part 2.
He runs so much more than Phillip Rivers.
Here's what I'll tell you. I was about to tell you.
But still.
I get the comparison.
Yes.
But he is way more athletic
that's
than
what
Phillip
I'm saying.
Rivers was.
He is, but his career may end the exact same way.
I was watching, just real quick, I was watching Phillip Rivers throw, and I think one of the commentators said something when he threw, and it was like, it seems like he's struggling. I was like, his motion. I'm like, Phillip Rivers has always looked like when he's throwing the ball. He's always looked like he's shot putting the football.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like got that wonky
short arm throw that looks like he has to do everything in his power to get the ball 5 yards, and then he zings it. So I was like, his throwing motion is still the same. He ain't got the same zip, but he's always had that fucking weird ass throwing motion.
Yes, he has.
Yep.
And
they tried to break him of that in college, but it was working.
was
so
terrible.
They were like, just go for it.
Go back to what you
do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Who's your streamers there, Baker?
My streamers this week are Gardner Minshew versus the Titans.
The Jorts King.
Yes, coming in, filling in for Patrick Mahomes.
When you first said it, we all started laughing. And then we started thinking. And we're like, you know what? That might not should be a good ass fucking.
That might be crazy enough to work.
This guy, 300. He's going to have 35 attempts for 312 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions.
Yeah, but the 3 touchdowns are going to be to Travis Kelce.
Yeah, all 3 of them. Yeah, all 35 attempts are going to go to Travis Kelce. But
from what I heard, he can throw the ball over the mountain.
Oh yeah, no, he can definitely.
He is. What's his
Uncle Rico?
Uncle
baby.
Rico. Yeah, I hate that movie, but
I love that movie. That's one of my faves. But
I know I'm in the minority, but I understood the reference.
Anytime you can make a movie for $12 and it be a hit,
that's
gold.
not
With
true.
no plot.
That's not true.
With no plot.
That is not a plot. Have you seen Velocipaster?
It was 14. That was way more money than freaking Napoleon Dynamite was,
and it was a way better movie.
Dude, I mean, this is off topic, but there was that run where they were making like the movie Kids and Gummo, and it was just these weird snapshots of Americana with no plot line whatsoever. So they started doing it in comedy, and you got like Napoleon Dynamite and Hot
Rubber.
Rod.
You ever seen Rubber?
Hot Rod was amazing.
Gold.
Don't you ever compare?
They're the same.
They're
They're the same movie. I love both of them. I love both of them.
Cool beans.
Me too.
Rubber was probably one of the best low budget movies that's ever been made in the entire
Rubber
world.
is a cinematic masterpiece compared to Napoleon Dynamite.
It's gold. It probably cost 85 cents to make that movie.
No, it costs more than that because tires are expensive.
Yeah, but not recording a tire. They didn't have to pay for it. The tire could have been just there.
It could have been a used tire. It could have got it for like $50.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was just insane. But either way,
all right, we could do a whole podcast on that.
We could.
We'll move on.
And then my tight end streamer this week is Musgrave. He got more targets this last week than he has, and I think that Jordan Love is going to need another target with Christian Watson going out.
Absolutely.
So everything's going to be spread around a little bit more. And I don't know. He looked good. He had a catch 2 weeks ago.
Who are they playing them? Did you say
they're playing the Bears?
Okay, yeah, that's a great matchup.
It is a good matchup, and he had an amazing catch that wasn't a catch that should have been a catch, but wasn't a catch.
Yes,
and he went out and got the ball. So I think he's kind of working his way into this.
Yeah.
And then I got against my quarterback because I know my quarterback. The Titans defense against Kansas City.
Jameis Winston in that 30 for 30 year was the QB3 on the season. Okay, you can still get great points for the quarterback and the team
and
defense
the defense
that plays
man, both
against that
sides
quarterback.
of it. Look, I think that the Titans.
Minshew do be throwing picks.
Oh,
he do
yeah.
be shitting.
He's steady be shitting. Yes, he's
Sitting
steady
and
be
winning.
shitting.
He does both at the same time.
He
That's
owns
why
it
he's
out
wearing
there.
jorts.
It comes out easier and it's less cleanup.
Because he don't need no diapers.
Exactly.
He just pulls the
He
leg
just pulls the leg
side.
out, then just lets it go.
He said he don't need no diaper. Like everybody's wearing diapers, but
If
he's
you
the
be
only
shitting,
one.
you do.
Well, if you try
No,
to
you don't need a diaper. You steady needing a toilet.
if you compare him to
field.
Phillip Rivers out there,
Phillip Rivers is wearing Depends.
you
okay?
know that motherfucker's
That's
got a
not
diaper on
diapers.
out
Those
there.
are Depends.
That's close.
Look, all these fools in FTG were shitting on the field, not in the toilet.
You know, I'm out here making
true.
fun of Phillip Rivers, and he's still 4 years younger than me.
I can still make fun of him. He's 4 years older than me.
Yeah,
so.
he's Bus's age. All right, so you got who's the defense?
Yeah, it's Titans defense versus Kansas City. Because
Yeah.
Minshew be
This will be
shitting.
the only time of this year that you can play the Titans defense to probably get positive points.
Yeah, probably get a good score.
All right, my quarterback is going to be Tyler Shuck against the Jets. We just saw what you can do to the Jets. Look, I don't think Shuck is going to go out there and do what
Trevor Lawrence.
Thank you, for God's sake. I was stalling myself to try to remember his name.
I heard the hesitation. I knew what was going on.
Trevor Lawrence did against them. But I think Shuck is going to go have a good game against the Jets. He is on the incline. He's went out and had 2 good games in a row and has put up some really good fantasy points. So I'm actually going to be starting him this week in a semifinal to try to get to the championship again in my home league. And that's how confident I am he's going to have a great week. And then my tight end is going to be Dalton Schultz versus the Raiders. Dalton Schultz is a primary target for CJ Stroud. He got a touchdown this last week, and one thing CJ Stroud loves, he loves Dalton Schultz.
Well, we know the first 4 passes will go to Nico Collins, and then all the rest are to Dalton Schultz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, yes.
And then my defense streamer of the week is going to be the Saints versus the Jets. I'm going to ride the Saints on 2 accounts. I want to make it abundantly clear. I am not a Saints fan. I'm a Kellen Moore fan. I do like his offense, and I like it, and he seems to be a coach who has galvanized this team at the end of the season. You can kind of judge a lot of things about coaches and players on how they do when there's nothing left to play for, and they are still fighting. They're starting to come together. I've said this many times on this podcast, I'm going to say it again. The Saints are somebody you need to invest in if you're in Dynasty. And Tyler Shuck looks like he may be the quarterback moving forward. So this is a team you need to watch out for. Even next year, they could be making some serious moves in the standings. I think they have competent coaching, a competent offense. Their defense is improved throughout the season to now they're a top 10 defense probably in the NFL, and they're playing against a Jets that who knows who the fuck the quarterback's going to be next week. So, or even next year.
Both of those are true.
Yeah.
Both true.
So, I think the Saints defense this week is going to dominate. So,
yeah, I like it.
So there it is. There's week 15 in the books, getting ready for week 16. This getting ready to head to our semifinals for all those who make it, who get those Monday Night Miracles, or non-miracles where they don't score points.
Yeah, we need those Monday Night failures around here.
So, however it works out for you guys, we'll see you on the flip side. I hope you make it, and we'll see how it all pans out as we move forward. So, anything else you guys want to throw on the pile before we shut this pig down?
I think that's it for this week for me.
I don't want to talk about nothing else. It's game time.
Yep.
All right. Well, so like I said, if anything we say or do helps you get to that average place or has helped you get to that average place in your league, then that means we did our job, because when you finish average, you do not finish last.
That's true.
So hope you guys have a good one out there, and we'll talk to you on the flip side.
Later.
Deuces.
Holla.